Hey guys, I'm back with another recap of Basketball Wives, honey. Let's get into this shit, okay? Alright, so starts off, we see Shaunie has expanded her brand, okay? So y'all remember last season she opened up the weed store, the weed dispensary, whatever, the weed business or whatever. And she said that's doing very well. So now she's gone on to bigger and better things, which is real estate. It's nice to see Shaunie expanding her brand, and outside of, being Shaq's wife and all that kind of stuff. So it's really good to see. So she also learns that her son Shareef, who just had the open heart surgery, is sexually active or whatever. Because she was talking about his heart rate and stuff. Like, I hope he gets his heart rate up. And her other son, I can't think of his name, but he was like, oh, his heart rate is up. She was like, ew, no, don't tell me that. Oh my gosh. Yes, Shaunie, he's fucking. He been getting some, getting some. Tami says she is glad as hell she missed this damn trip to San Diego, honey. She's just over these girls. I feel her because you know what? I've known some catty ass bitches. And when they go on trips, it's just don't stop, So I have known some catty ass females to where I'd be like, you know what, I'm glad I didn't go on that trip with them, honey. I'm glad. Please don't invite me, honey, because I don't do the catty shit either. I just don't. And it don't even matter how old the females are. Bitches get on cattiness. They just do. So Tami's daughter is a rapper, and so they go. She's actually being mentored by Yo-Yo. Y'all remember Yo-Yo? You can't play with my Yo-Yo. Don't try to play me out. Don't try to play me out. Now for y'all 90s babies, you know what I'm saying. Anyway, so she's being mentored by Yo-Yo, whatever, which I think is a good look for Yo-Yo, because I would not want to see Yo-Yo on here acting like a fucking yo-yo. You know what I'm saying? Acting all crazy with the rest of these hoes. So she's coming on as a mentor, which is great. So she's mentored Tami's daughter, but Tami like, I'm here to see you. So Tami's trying to explore her opportunities as a rapper, which I think Tami funny as hell. I love her Bonnet Chronicles, but I'm not sure if I can see her rapping. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I can take her serious as no damn rapper. But hey, whatever, go for it. You know what I'm saying? So okay, here's where it gets a little messy. Okay, so Kristen, Evelyn, and Jennifer meet up or whatever, and they start talking about OG. And Kristen decides that okay, since OG wanna, and Kristen wanna ride or die for each other and be all up each other's asses, I'm gonna basically pull some bullshit out of my hat. You know what I'm saying? Kristen tells Jennifer and Evelyn that she has receipts that Cece has talked shit about OG, basically called her ugly. You know what I'm saying? She showed the text. She was like, it was during the time when OG and Kristen first met and they wasn't getting along and stuff. And so at the time, Kristen and Cece was real cool. So Kristen had messaged Cece when the shit, was popping off. Like, this chick, blah, blah, blah. So Cece put her 2 cents in, like, oh, you know what I'm saying? She's not attractive, and she be wearing weird shit, So Jennifer sitting there eating this shit up like pancakes, like, ooh, you know what I'm saying? She's just happy she's not in the fucking hot seat no more. Jennifer irritated me on this episode, like, really bad, and she's being messy as fuck. She needs to have a damn seat. Jennifer, you are just happy because they are not on your ass right now. But I have a strong feeling, like I said in my previous video, that's going to change. So Jennifer was like, oh my gosh, oh my God, like you could just tell she was so happy to get this tea. And when she first walked in, to meet up with Evelyn and Kristen, she was just like, I'm not gonna get a drink thrown in my face. And I'm like, bitch, you just so happy that you back in the cool girls clique. Girl, bye. And you know what I don't like? Here's the thing. The issue with them and OG, it's not just that she's aggressive. OG is aggressive. That's not really just it. They don't think OG is pretty. Let's just keep it real. And that's how Evelyn rolled anyway. She always seemed like she's part of this mean girl sorority type of club or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And she always kind of try to gravitate towards the pretty girls, you know what I'm saying? Like her and Kristen, motherfucking Phoebe's ass, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it just seemed like she don't think OG is pretty. And I remember when OG first came last season, Evelyn and Malaysia was talking, and OG or whatever, Malaysia, OG, and Evelyn was talking, and the way they were just looking at OG, like, oh my gosh, look at her hair, and oh my gosh, like, you could just tell, honey, OG is definitely not Evelyn's cup of tea, honey, not at all. And one thing about it, I have learned that there are just some things, no matter how real we try to say we are as people, like, you know, I keep it real, blah, blah, blah. No matter that, there are just certain things about a person you would never want them to know, or you would just definitely keep to yourself. And thinking that somebody is not attractive is one of those things. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, just certain things you just don't want people to know that you think about them. And that is something that, you know, if I was OG, I wouldn't fuck with Kristen. I mean, I wouldn't fuck with Cece at all, no more. Because that's something she can never take back. That's truly what she thinks about OG. Phoebe's non-rapping ass is preparing for a performance or whatever. Oh my gosh. At Phoebe's little event or whatever, you know, OG comes up to her and was like, you know, I didn't, you know, I basically, OG was being kind of childish to me, you know what I'm saying? Because here's my thing, OG. When you saw that when you this how I am. When you saw that you confronted Phoebe about, you know, the rap or whatever being about you, and she told you no, it's not about you, whatever, and she tried to spin it a little bit. When you found out that it was that part, when you found out otherwise, when you found out that it was about you, you should have just took a mental note and said, you know what, this bitch ain't on my level. She can't even be woman enough to admit it, so I'm gonna leave it alone. But just take a mental note. You don't have to confront every fucking situation. That's what makes her look aggressive and overbearing. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, because like I said, she goes with the Phoebe and she's like, you know, I felt like the rap was about me. You know, I was told the rap was about me and blah, blah, blah. And Phoebe's punk ass, like, I'm over it. I don't want to talk about it. You know, this is my big night, you know. And so they get to talking about Cece. Because she mentioned, OG mentioned Cece. And Phoebe's like, well, Cece's not even your friend, so we don't even talk about her. So then they get into the whole thing, you know, and OG's like, well, why you say that? You know, they like, well, you know. So Jennifer bring her messy ass, couldn't wait to bring the tea to the party, honey. Oh, wait a minute. I got something to say. Oh, OG, I'm right with you, but you know what? Cece is not your friend. And just, Kristen got the receipts. Just being a messy bitch. Like, oh, Jennifer, like, girl. So they're like, okay. OG's like, well, what is it then? So that's when they, you know, Kristen comes with the phone, and Cece, lo and behold, Cece comes in. Just what a coincidence. She comes in, she walks in, and they confront the whole situation. And OG's like, you know, they read the text that said, you know, she's not attractive. Evelyn tried to put the cables on and talking about, she said she ugly as fuck. That's what Evelyn thinks about her. But anyway, they're like, okay, here's the text or whatever. Tami couldn't take it. She like, girl, I'm just over this shit. Cece, just admit the shit. Just admit you said it. You know what I'm saying? Cece's like, if I said it, I apologize. I don't remember, you know, but so then she decides she's got to go. You know what I'm saying? She over this shit. Then Kristen comes and apologizes to OG, like, look, I'm tired of us not being cool. I just really want to get back at Cece because I'm tired of her not admitting up to shit, you know what I'm saying? So then everybody just went ahead and enjoyed the whack ass rap for Phoebe or whatever that she was doing or whatever. So next episode, I want to see how the fuck Malaysia and OG going to, I mean, not Malaysia OG, but Malaysia and Jackie going up getting into it. I got to see that shit. So anyway, that was pretty much it. I'm over Jennifer's ass. I feel like she's being a messy hoe. She's stupid. She's just happy to be back up Evelyn's ass again, which I don't think that's going to last or whatever. And yeah, that was it. So, all right, y'all. Peace.